All right, hello and welcome. Things got a little hairy today, but we're making it work. So yeah, today is our Lost Legacy campaign, our D&D like live play. We're continuing Otiseth's mighty journey to the mainland, and we are going to see how that goes. But before I do that, why don't we introduce players. Let's go with. I'll start with who I can see on my stream elements, and that'll be Chris. Why don't you give us the stuff?
Hey, it's me. Hi, I'm Chris. I will be playing Eloy, the bard turtle, like kind of snapping turtle esque turtle, who will be doing some crazy stuff tonight, most likely.
All right. Next, we will move on to Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm playing Otiseth Crosstuk Diablexia, the Dragonborn cleric.
Last but not least, Norm.
Hey everybody, I'm Norm. I'll be playing Patron, also a Dragonborn, and basically my job is to protect Otiseth. Hopefully, we can get that done.
That would be the goal. So, in this stream, you can use your channel points, which are little potions on the side, to buy player inspiration, or you can buy me DM inspiration, which I will use against them. We are missing Julia because she was trying out for the voice audition online, and so with any luck, she'll pass all the preliminaries. Then we can go vote the shit out of her, and maybe she'll be more famous, and that'd be super cool. But unfortunately, without Rennie and without Julia, we are going to continue on with Otiseth. Not unfortunate, because now you get to know a little bit more about Sam's character, who will be joining us in the second arc story. You already met him during Magdalene's growth quest, so let's find out a little bit more about his story. That sounds good. I talked to myself. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so where we last left off, we had Otiseth was sent on a mission to head to the mainland and fulfill his part of the bargain, and his bargain to his family's oath of to help the heroes of old if this dark, tenebrous, primordial ever escape. Now seeks out Norm and any of the survivors of these heroes because most of them were human and probably or humanoid, don't have extended life, so it wouldn't make sense that they are really alive, or they could be. Who knows? But he is searching out at least Norm because he knows that is the beacon and the message and like the magic mouth. With him is Patron, who is his bodyguard to kind of keep his loyalty in check because Otiseth may have found something acting a little weird. Then we ran into Eloy, a turtlekin, who is like a dragon turtle turtle, and he was fighting with a Yuanti, pureblood, because apparently there was a disagreement aboard their ship. We came into that, and there was an epic display of magic and mayhem and violence, and Eloy became the quartermaster slash first mate of the ship after defeating his other, because in Khazralia, weakness is not tolerated. It is better to lose and die than to be weak and alive. So, boarded the dragon turtle ship, which I have. But anyway, you boarded the Dragonborn, which is a ship. Ozit the Hungry is the dragon turtle. These dragon turtles are specially bred to be a bit smaller, a bit more docile, easier to control, and they're generally in the center of them this magical orb that allows speakers, which are these specialty, almost like druids slash priests, who can commune with the dragon. They kind of form a bond to make it work. As they were sailing, they were warned by Speaker Kraken Nahazar Diverdence, a green dragonborn, that there was a storm coming in their future. Though the skies were what and it turns out that in the middle of the night, Otiseth strangest dream. During that dream, his body decided to do other things. Patron caught this, but was dismissed. Still kept an eye on it. And all that is known is that Otiseth headed into where the dragon orb was, touched it. There was a weird glow in his eyes. He went to bed. Then that morning, Speaker Kraken Nahazar woke up with like fits of shakes and milkiness to her eyes. She had some sort of strange fever, and Otiseth confronted a strange being within him about it, and the creature more or less dismissed him, but also kind of admitted guilt, saying that it made it better for what is to come. Whatever that means. As you all were around this lady, kind of trying to figure it out, a fog began to sides around the ship, and we're gonna shift over. Oh man, there we go. And I'll see that's our dope ass that is Ozit the Hungry, little like town, ship on top of him, and so right now he is not moving. The dragon turtle is, it's like kind of docile, and who knows what, with whatever happened, it is currently unresponsive. Ozit is alive. He is not like spazzing or anything. It's just that you are in this like water. The water seems to have calmed, and that there is these fog clouds. And these little black areas represent the fog rolling in. It is mid morning, so like you see sky above you. There are no there are no obvious like clouds rolling.
Right now, we have a clear, uneventful day with some random fog.
Yeah. If you want, you can
Which
make
seems
you can make me some sort of check to figure out. I would allow a nature check if you're trying to like read the weather. I'd allow an arcana check if you're trying to see if it's magic. Those are probably the two. Nature. I would say nature, survival, or arcana.
I'll try survival. I guess I want to like. It seems like it's simultaneously like very isolated bad weather, and that feels really weird.
I will do the same as definitely there's something amiss.
Okay.
I got an 8.
I got a 12.
Yeah, and currently we have one group inspiration. Norm, if you rolled anything, you're.
I have a 13, but the weird thing is Roll20 says I have a 15, so I have no idea.
I don't know. Just go with that. Okay. So you guys kind of look around. I will say, if you got above a 10, this seems unnatural. The water is calm, and there is a fog beginning to surround you. So, and I'll say, Chris, you can roll with advantage. Give me another roll. Because you have sailed these seas, and so it would make sense that you have a better understanding.
Not much better. 13.
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure, but this is you definitely get like your shell is standing on end.
I'll scream out. All right, boys. This is time. Check out. Take a look on the outside of everywhere. I want to. If you see anything suspicious, call it out.
All right. So, kind of going with that. As you will all see, there is a large. There are large people on the Roll20 map. There is the Grung. There's a large Grung. There's a large Kobold, and there's a large Lizard folk. Those are the extra crew members. They will be your firing crews. You have to arm weapons. I could control them, but I have a lot to do. So I'm going to give each of them to you. You can choose whichever one you want. We kind of go democratically. I don't really care, and I'll tell you what kind of weird stuff they do besides their normal. So, yeah, and it's not like you're giving them orders. It's just that you as players can tactically move them to where they're going. Though Chris, you can give them. let me reiterate: everyone but Chris can give them orders. And also, technically, I guess Sam, you could probably give them orders, but they may not listen.
Right.
So, who would like the kobold? They have a specialty where they get this draconic rally. They can spend a bonus action twice per day, and anyone within 10 feet of them has advantage on attacks for the round against.
I'll do kobolds.
Okay, cool. So you will have the kobold frying crew. That's like all 5 of them or 6 of them with the inventor. We have the grung and the lizard folk. The grung get to apply poison to all of their attacks because they're grung, and that's their specialty. So their attacks do a little bit more damage because they have just kind of an auto extra poison that does affect their ballistas that they are covering. All of these creatures also have a ballista stat block inside them. And then Norm, you have the lizard folk. They have a slightly better AC by a 14 opposed to a 13. And they have twice per day they can do a bonus action bite attack where they gain 5 temporary hit points. So, in melee, they have a +6 to hit, and they do a d6 +3 damage. If there are 2 or more, which you should see in the stat block, depending on how much damage they take, will reduce the amount of people in their crew. 2 or more, they get 2 attacks. And if they get down to 1, they only get 1 attack. So that's just kind of give you an idea. And they can be healed and available just like a monster, but I'm just not going to have to keep track of individual people. They're just a mob of humanoids. So
You say they show up on our sheets?
So Norm, they should be on your extras if you look in your extras.
Okay.
And Chris, they're on.
I got nothing.
Well, you don't have them.
Nah, nothing on extras.
I see them.
I put them on your extras though. Chris, they should be in your main Corfin sheet. I didn't have access. I didn't have access to your real sheet, to this sheet.
Okay, I see it. I have it.
Okay, cool.
I will take charge of the lizard folk firing crew.
Cool. All right. So that means that Norm, you have the grung. If you go into extras, Norm, and hit add miscellaneous and just type in grung firing, they should be the only ones that appear, and just add them. They're the easiest because they just do extra damage. As you guys are people are coming to arms. So if you want to move them to like battle stations, to any of the ballistas, you feel free to. You all have access to every single one of them because I didn't know who was going to take what.
I have a question for you, Dan.
Yes.
Is like the fog just all encompassing around us, or is it coming from one particular location?
So you know what? Make me a perception check. That's a great question.
That is a 22.
So at first, you thought the fog was coming from all around you, but you notice that fog to the back left of the dragon turtle, you have circled and is moving, and it's kind of standing alone in like maybe a 20-foot radius. And now that you look around at these kind of overlapping fog clouds, you realize there is a clear path to the southwest, like that little section that you can see past the dragon, and behind you, but there's a lot of fog in the rest of the. And it seems like they are getting closer. The fog seems to be getting closer. I'm just not going to make them get closer, only for the sake of.
All right, I'll move the lizard folk crew, but I'll kind of shout out to everyone. Pay attention to the fog. There's probably something inside, and they're coming closer. Be careful and be on guard.
Right. So they can ready an action for if they see something, or they could always take the take aim action so that the next time they shoot, have advantage.
Okay.
Take aim seems like the thing to do there. Especially if, did you point to a specific part of the fog? Or did you just say the fog and just like broadly gesture towards
Well,
everything?
I would definitely relay everything about like the fogs themselves. You know, like they seem to be overlapping, but they're moving individually. So there's probably something inside controlling the fog.
And I will also say, from this, with that 22 across the ocean, because sound does carry, you hear a you have never heard anything like this. But for simplicity, it sounds like a diesel engine. But it also has a light essence of like the screaming of souls, like, and it's a mix of a terrifying cacophony, and it seems to be coming from your south east.
All right. I will also relay that to everybody. I'll shout that out.
I think at why don't we roll? And your dudes will act right after you. Clear this fight. Okay, yeah. So your crews will just act immediately after you to make things easier, so we don't have to worry. Don't worry about what you're. Begin as you kind of start preparing, hear this loud noise. Captain gets his own. So does. So I will say this: I did put a silly-looking turtle on there. That is the second speaker. He has not interacted with the weird fucking orb yet, but he's in the middle, standing by the tower. But he will be able to if you tell him, if you want him to try to like make the dragon turtle do stuff. It'll work. I don't know how this orb works in its current condition. All right, let me roll some dice. Okay. Great. I feel like I should have just re-rolled this. Get the fun time of. Well, that's good for you guys. I can't. All right, so.
Clicked on my guy, but it didn't. It didn't transfer over, Gene.
I got you. I mean, here, I'll add.
Yes, yes.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Add turn. Okay, so, what did we get, Eloy?
16.
Crushing it. What did we get, Otiseth?
19.
Woo! And what did we get, Patron?
I got a 5.
Oh, okay. That's ending. All right, let's get this show started. So, as you guys are kind of listening, hearing, you hear you are surrounded. You hear that weird, strange noise, but then, kind of like peel your senses. You hear like a as it seems like coming from all around you are also the sound of the smaller crafts, but you don't see them, and it is your turn, Otis.
So at the moment, we're just hearing weird noises
But it
from
sounds
every
like
direction.
so here, I'll ping it for you. I can do that.
Thank you.
So I moved your ship. Okay, so coming from this darkness, this fog, the really loud noise is coming from this fog, and over here.
Where's the captain?
He's that like four-legged lizard man in the center tent.
Aha. Okay. I have no idea how long this is. Can I reasonably like walk over to the captain and demand what's going on?
So it has squares. So yeah, I mean,
Oh, where am
yeah.
I? Oh, they're there. I see.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
shouldn't be
so
able
I
to
can
move.
easily.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able
Yeah.
to move the dragon turtle. I can.
And so Otiseth will walk over and go, Captain, we're under attack. What are you going to do about it?
Well, we're going to fight back, obviously. Seems like those fucking devil fuckers are back. They're a fucking scourge. Get ready. They use fog clouds to attack. They're probably in the center mass if I were them.
Okay, and then let's see. Are all of the ballistas occupied, or are these
There
actually
is
like accurate on the?
currently this back ballista.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna.
the grungs haven't moved, and neither have the kobolds. And if you
Yeah. I'm just gonna use the rest of my action to walk back to where I was
Okay.
by Norm.
Yep. Yeah, and you have
And
these
then I'll be
little
done.
walls surrounding the entire shell. Remember, I told you it was kind of like a walled fortress. So
Yeah.
you guys will currently have cover depending on where you're getting shot from.
Great.
All right. Are you having your crew do anything?
Taking aim.
Okay. All right. All right. Eloy.
All right. I am, being that I hear that noise, and now, the captain is now saying all of this. I'm having my crew, my lizard man crew, take aim. But I am also preparing fairy fire as my held action for anything that I see come out, and then I'm just gonna pop it right on top of whoever I see.
Okay. All right. People are readying actions. All right. The Capitan. All right. The captain kind of steps out and kind of sees what you are doing, and he fucking dashes over to this ballista and uses his action to kind of set it up, but that's his whole round to look, because he is one. But he gets it set up just in case, and yep, that. All right. You hear that loud like go 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 ah go 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 into move. Oh. In a moment, the fog coming from your southwest dissipates, and I will reveal to you. I think yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust it on the other screen as well, but just give me a second, as see this golden plated hell machine sailing the seas appear before you once. It is loaded to the bear with harpoons, a grappling claw, and you see on it It is loaded to bear with what looks like, you see tieflings of various nature. One person in this strange device, which looks like a helm, that's like pushing it forward. This thing is covered in sigils, and it kind of growls and rumbles. You see two suits of what look like animated armor or warforged with glowing red eyes and sigils wrapping around their faces. If you notice, they use a similar figure as a good friend of all of them. And you hear, yeah, do any of you speak Infernal? Okay. All right. So you hear a scream, like a furious call, and a hand releases from the center, and you see weapons begin to fire. But some of you have held action. So, I don't know if they may be in range. You can let me know.
They don't look like they're in range yet. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is just hold it, because clearly, coming from the northwest, there's still that noise. So I'm more waiting on them there than the ones that are going to show up.
Let me adjust things. I gotta shift through the screens, guys. Oh, they can see him. Great, right? Cool, kind of. It'll work. All right, so they begin moving closer, like I said, and they drop the they drop this fog cloud. They're somehow linked. I can't move this ship anymore. That's how life works. So he yells fire. A bunch of people with readied actions begin firing these harpoon guns at your dragon turtle, because they want to hurt it. So I'm going to make some attacks. That's a miss. That's a miss. All right. So you see 3 harpoons, one from the front, 2 from the side. Fire. They have a range of 120 feet, but they bounce off the shell of this dragon turtle because they got fucking high ACs. All right. Then the wizard, the ship wizard who had held act. You know what? She is going to. I think she's going to cast Witch Bolt at your dragon turtle. Oh, yeah. And she hits. Big hit. So you see this bolt of lightning connect from her to the dragon turtle. Some damage. Yeah. It does not. It begins to like roar and out. Make a check. You hear Irla goes, "Oh God, I got it, guys. Don't worry." And he grabs the orb, and he succeeds on his concentration check. And you watch the dragon turtle come docile for the moment. All right, that is all of them. Nothing. So, coming from these clouds, first the clouds kind of start surrounding ships, and I'll begin to. First, I'm going to move them, and that's when they drop it. So, give me one. So, swimming up are these like weird fucking demonic fish things with these armored backed creatures, these like armors and like other tiefling pirates Some are a little fancier dressed than others, as you will see by their figure. The ones that kind of look the same, they seem like they're your generic, probably. But there are suits of armor and these strange, of course.
So are these things more like speed boats that the bad guys are on, or that are like living? Is that what they look like?
So, I think, so it's a little weird and hard to tell. So they look like they're alive, but they're not acting sentient. It's like these hollowed out demonic creatures, but you see devices and weird mechanics and fucking sigils traced all along them. They effectively look like kind of like dope ass speedboats, like how they function, but they are definitely demonically built. And as they all kind of converge, as people begin leaping onto the dragon turtle, their fog clouds dissipate. You can take any reactions you have toward people who were doing stuff.
All right, I'm gonna drop my fairy fire. I'll ping like right here
Okay.
on these guys right up here because they're the closest to us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. You guys don't really rest of the map because everything is happening where it's happening. So you guys are good right now. All right, so I will make some saving throws. Let me look who's there. That boy. Okay, so that boy. What's your...
Yeah, deck saving throw 12.
Yeah, gonna on him. All right, so the animated armor. I will say even their strange demon boat also. I guess I should roll a save for them. I'm gonna give them little yellow dots for if they are fairy fired. And the boat actually. So the mirror list on the bottom and the boat seem fine, but the animated armor and the let me roll a save for your dragon turtle. Oh, natural 20. The magic just bounces off its shell. All right.
Nice.
So that was the action to drive the vehicle. And then this animated armor will half his move.
Oh, so that's a good question. I'm sorry, I got a lot of questions.
Yeah, no, ask him.
So area of effect spells will also affect the ship as well, like the dragon turtle we're on.
If you don't, if it hits the floor is its shell. So
okay, good to know.
Heads up for you that if you hit its floor with an area effect, the floor is its shell. Now, if you have spells that don't, worry about people being targeted, or you can know friends, and just let you know, we have 2 group and 2 DM inspos going. So these guys begin a moving. Half is moving, so. And 15. So this animated armor kind of leaps toward you and starts running toward you, Patron. Kind of like he's on the edge, but he's like hanging over. So if you were to attack him, I would say you might have advantage or something, because he is kind of did not climbing the dude's neck. He will be engaged with that group of grung. And this guy here and just is like squaring up with the captain, but they have used their action and their movement. And then kind of following them, the held action of these people is they also begin. there. But this is their entire action. All they did was hold.
And as I cast Fairy Fire, I just scream out, "Light 'em up, boys!"
Okay. And yeah, these people are all like hanging on the neck. And the strange thing is, your dragon turtle isn't doing anything. Though you think that you could ask Urla to make it start clawing, biting, steam breathing, But that might take some action for him to do. And this guy will also captain. This guy. Correct. No. Fuck, what if he. Who are you? Please tell me your name. Okay, you're him. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, so he just gets aboard and he's kind of like blocking up the ballista, so it's like not really, no one's like it's loaded, so someone could fire it, but they would be at disadvantage. And this is terrible. But he's 5'10". He'll kind of move over there. Direct. All right. So that is Oh, there you are. Okay. Okay, so that's his. Okay, so okay. I was like, who the fuck are you? So many people. So this guy actually didn't move. So he moves because this is actually his turn. He goes here. He moves. So that's 15. So kind of from up here. So he'll just dash. So he kind of runs up on this little turtle. That's his entire action. And it is now Patron's turn.
Okay, the Fairy Fire lets me attack with advantage.
Correct.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll attack this guy.
Okay. Just like
The first
glowing red eyes just focus in on you.
Okay, it's 12 is my better shot. Is 12 any good?
Not hit. But you do have 2 group inspirations.
I'll do my unarmed strikes then.
Okay. You'll flurry of blows it.
Yep. I just flurry of blows. That'll cost me 1 key point, right? Okay, I'll do that. So, right. So my first unarmed strike is 19 to 21. So the 21 would hit, and my second strike is 18. And
exactly, it's armor class.
An 18. So that's 2 unarmed strikes. I'll roll for that.
Give me some damage. And also, I believe, you have special. Your flurry of blows because.
12. It's 12 damage.
Is that with both shots or?
That was both hits, and then basically I think I can knock him down with that, right?
Yeah, I think if you read your special features.
Yeah, I'm looking now. It's not used to playing monks here.
Yeah. So you hit him. I guess what do you fight with, a short sword?
Yeah, short sword.
So
and then
my short sword clangs off this suit of armor, and it just kind of eyes readjust, focusing on you like Terminator. And as you then you punch a dent in its chest piece and a dent in its stomach piece. And you feel heat beginning to erupt from it, but it happens yet.
Okay. I still can't see the area of my special effects for hitting with that.
It might be in I can also help.
Yes, I can impose one of the following effects. Let me see. I will push it back 15 feet.
Okay, and that's no save, right?
If it fails a saving throw of DC 12.
What kind of save?
Strength.
It fails. I rolled a 3. It fails. So
I'm going to toss him back. Throw him in the back. Can I knock him overboard or no?
Let's see. Hold on. I got it measured. Let me actually measure this. So,
okay.
10, 15. So, yes, but I'm going to give him another save because he's passing by the ballista that he might grab onto.
Okay.
So, I'm going to call this DC 15, let's say Dex, which is very hard because he's a suit of fucking armor.
Okay.
But I rolled a 19 on the die, so his hands just clamp, and he's holding on to this ballista, but he's hanging off.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Oh, it'll go over my. Well, I can move. Well, no, I'll stay put. So next will be my grung firing crew.
All right. So they are surrounded by. They have two of these like tiefling brawlers, like pirates, and they have another suit of armor. I will say that you get the idea that poison is probably not going to affect this suit of armor.
Okay.
So
basically, I'll just have to do my regular attack then, right? I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out what it is.
They have a +6 to hit. So if you just want to roll a d20, add 6, and then I will tell you their damage for help you. Because you'll probably
21.
Yeah, you hit. So they do a d6 +3 +2d4. And these people are not resistant to poison.
+3. Oh, I did something wrong.
Probably gonna kill.
D6 +3. That's 6, and then it's a 1d4.
2d4.
Okay. And 4 more.
Okay, so 2 of the grungs stab down on this guy. He goes, ah, as he falls off the boat. You get a second attack because your group is still large. So if you want to make attack on the other mirror list.
Okay.
They have Dark Devotion.
And 24 in the second one.
Great. So roll me a d6 +2, d4 +3 as these grungs with their poison blades just begin fucking shivving and repelling borders as they do.
It's 8 altogether.
Ooh, so this guy is on death's door. But he is still up. All right. So, Yerga, the turtle, he sees the guy in front of him and he goes, I need help! But, and he grabs the orb. He's going to attempt to be like, he's like, Ozik, eat him! And he will attempt to order Ozik to start attacking the people on top of him. I'm going to use the DM inspiration because you guys really want this to work. Because if it doesn't, then he does nothing. Oh, but that is only a 10, but that's enough for him to get his order through. Okay, so the dragon turtle Otiseth begins chomping and biting and clawing. Have his stats. How about this? Why don't each of you roll me a d20? I'll say, Sam, you're the bite, and then Chris and Norm, you're both claws. Just roll me a d20. I don't think he's gonna miss, but I need to look his stats up. Apparently close.
You said he's unlikely to miss, but we are trying our best to help him.
Okay. Here we go. Of course, this person, but there we go. Dragon turtle vessel. Okay, so he has +9 to all of these. So just tell me what your total is +9. Yeah.
24 for me.
Great.
12.
15.
Okay. I actually think that all hits. So I will roll some damage.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big boy. He does big boy. So his bite kind of charges with electricity, and he holy fuck. Okay. That was impressive. That's all I want to say is truly impressive. So he just chomps this suit of armor gone, and let's see what he does. Okay. Yep. And he claws these 2 nuisances off his neck as he and you see electricity shoot out of his mouth as he eats this armor. Okay. And Urgo does. Gotta keep him off me. If he hits me, I might lose control. And it is now our Otiseth's turn.
Okay, let's see. So we've got these two by me, sort of like northwest. We've got two dudes that are climbing.
Yeah. Well, they've gotten on at this point. These guys
They've
got
gotten
on. Yeah, anyone who's like on the edge of the shell, like this guy's still climbing. This guy is on there, but I didn't move him too much.
I don't know what you're clicking on. I can't see any pings.
Sorry. So these guys, like the guy all the way to the bottom fighting the grung, he's hanging on. Yellow boy is fully on. Animated armor is hanging on, but these two are fully on.
Okay.
And anyone by the neck or head are like over here. They are climbing.
Got it. If I have an area of effect spell, is the vertical distance between the speedboat demon fish and the people on board problematic for spell targeting?
Sorry, hold on. Give me that again. That was a little...
I'll try to explain it. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Rhyme's Binding Ice.
Cool.
Which creates a cone. And I'm just curious, will I also hit their evil demon speedboat or just the two bad guys?
I'm gonna say just the two bad guys, only for the sake of you'd have to angle down the shell, and that means you're probably gonna hit your dragon turtle. But I will allow you to aim the cone up, so you're only like hitting the top half of these guys.
Sure.
Okay, what kind of saving throw do I need to get?
A con save 14.
I don't. Oh, that's probably a fail. That feels like a fail. Yep, that's a fail. Okay. Ooh, and that's a pass. One fail, one pass.
Okay, so for the creature that failed, they take 3d8 cold and are hindered by ice formations for a minute, or until it or another creature uses an action to break away from the ice. While it's hindered, its speed is reduced to 0. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't hindered by ice.
Just roll me one set of damage, and we can half it. Round might kill him.
I got a 9
Total.
Yeah.
Okay. One guy goes and like sub-zeros. Froze. The other guy who's covered in glowing dust looks very hurt. And as you do that, you hear, "Yes, let's consume them. Let's touch the orb, and we can make this true fantastic." That's that. Anything else, buddy?
Not from me, because I used a move and an action.
Okay.
But I believe it's the kobold's chances to fire away with their ballista.
Yeah.
Is this ballista the sort of ballista that wants to shoot the ship itself or someone on the ship? How big are they? I'm trying to understand the scale.
So the ship has hit points at armor class. It's a very... I mean, the answer is you can shoot the ship and you can shoot the people. The people on the ship will have a higher AC because they will have cover from their ship.
Okay.
So this is technically an anti-ship weapon. It does 3d10, but there's nothing stopping you from shooting people.
Got it. Yeah, just that its intent was what I was wondering. Is it intending to shoot the people on the deck or the ship itself?
My answer is that's up to you. How do those kobolds feel?
Sure. They're going to shoot the ship.
Okay.
And they took aim, so I have advantage, right?
Yep, and they have I believe a +6.
So I think that'd be a 20.
That is exactly the... Good on you. So I think your ballista does 3.
I'm trying to look at it now.
It should be in their weapon. I will pull. Yeah, sorry for making this all complicated.
3d10 piercing.
Nope. So yeah, you do 3d10 damage. Roll good. Things happen for this ship, and I got malfunctions.
19.
Oh, that was very close to being enough. So you fire, and it pierces the ship, and the ship kind of goes like lets out almost like a wail. Don't cause a malfunction, but you do bypass its threshold. You were 1 point away from making it have some issues.
Cool.
Yeah.
And they'll use their bonus action to reload since there's still enough of them alive to do that.
Yep, and 3 kobolds are loading up one fucking thing. The other 3 are aiming and pulling together. All right. Eloy.
All right, I'm going to run to the other turtle and engage with the dude that is running up to him.
Oh, you want to flank him?
100%.
Yeah. And your aggro's like, get off! And he's like, has his claws out, but they're very tiny. And he's like, ah! So you will have advantage.
As I pull out my scimitars, I slam them together, and they begin making like this ringing noise, like a tuning fork, and it almost sounds like a harmony. And I go, "You stay away from my druid," and I will just attack. I'll swing away and attack him.
All right, yeah, you got advantage.
First hit is a dirty 20.
Good. This guy's wearing like stud leather.
And second hit is a 16.
Also a hit.
Okay, so damage will be... Wow, shitty rolls. I got I got ones on each of those, so a total of 6 damage from both hits.
Are you putting any like stink on it with like a flourish or anything?
I am. I'm going to... use my slashing flourish, and I'm going to expend one of my bardic inspirations to deal extra damage. And that's a D6. Ooh, that's an extra 6 damage.
This guy goes from like feeling okay to you are now his full attention. And I will say this, Chris, as you look at this guy, the way he carries himself, and like you saw those other weenies kind of like just fall, this guy definitely holds position on the ship. You're not sure which, because you don't know their sailing colors, but like this guy is probably someone of import. And also, as you slash into him, he takes his blood and flings it back, and infernal rune appears for a second. I need you to make me a dex save. The Hellish rebukes you. Hellish rebuke.
Oh, that's bad. I got an 11.
That actually might do it. Their stats are not great. So it is a dex save, and yeah, let me see. What is it? It's based off of charisma, so it's exactly an 11. So you make it. And you guys do have some group inspos. So you make it, so you only take half damage.
All right.
Good. So 13 halves. You take 6 fire. Use his health. I mean, Chris, you can use your cool reaction if you want. Up to you, or you can wait.
What's my reaction again?
So, because you are infused like a dragon turtle, equal to your proficiency, you can use the reaction to take half damage from any of the draconic elemental. It's kind of like a baby's, it's kind of like the chromatic dragon feat. Because you're more of a dragonborn than a turtle in our world. Turtles don't really exist; they're more dragonborn. So you
Gotcha.
have this elemental affinity where you can kind of absorb elements. It'll just half the damage, and it's your reaction. Or you can wait for something else.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for now. I'm actually, it's a hit, but I'm good.
Okay.
for my bonus action.
You offhand attacked.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But you do have your turn.
Yeah, that's right. It's their turn. I'm going to tell them to. Let's see. You said the Warforged is kind of hanging off of the ballista, the other ballista.
Correct.
All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell them. All right, attack the one that's lit up. So I want them to shoot the dude that has fairy fire on him. Is he within melee though?
I mean, you can move your lizard folk to be in melee. You want to like hungry bite. I'll tell you, that guy looks real hurt. You think that maybe a good bite might take down. So if you want to use like your hungry jaws to give your guys some HP, I will. Say yeah, he's in melee range. They're
all right. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have them, instead of shooting them with the ballista, then yeah, I'll have them run up and attack. So let's see, what is that?
So they have a +6 to hit, and they do a D6 +3, and you have advantage.
Yeah, it's I rolled the same thing twice. They got a 19 to hit.
Good, big hit. How much damage?
And it's plus. You said it's a D6 plus
D6
3.
+3.
Ooh, that's 9 damage. 9 slashing damage.
Your horde of lizard folk tear into this dude, blood covering them. They're pumped for battle. You get 5 temporary hit points, and that was just a bonus action.
Nice. All right. Then I'm gonna have them go back to the ballista and just prepare to fire it.
I will say this: they could fire it at that warforged that's hanging on the baluster, like right here. Like he is a viable target.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even see him. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and they took aim.
Yep.
Well, so they do have advantage on that attack. So that is going to be.
And his AC is lowered by 2 because he's hanging off this thing precariously. You have a +6 with your ballista.
That is a natural 20 for 26.
Dear Jesus, only 6d10. Oh boy. Yes. Oh boy. You can do it.
That is 27 damage.
Okay. So there is a ballista bolt hanging out of this guy. I'm going to make a strength save because I'm sorry. You don't hold on to a wall after getting. But he rolled pretty fucking good. So I will say this. You fire this ballista and it rips through a chunk and like takes off a shoulder plate, a pauldron, and an arm. This Warforged is fucked up, but it is still on, barely hanging. And because of that hit, I am going to lower the amount of tax it can make, and I'm going to lower its AC. You have royally fucked it up with a ballista. Okay, that was an impressive turn. And bonus action. Oh, you used your bonus action, so your ballista is currently unloaded and not reloaded. All right. Yep. Cool. I don't know. F now. So this guy. He will flank. And he will make an attack. Cool. It bounces off your turtle shell. All right.
Try again, fucker.
In your square. There we go. You're too big. So he's going to attack you. Guy will. You killed those guys. Okay. So your grungs are getting attacked. They are missed with a natural 1. But you know what? I am going to use one of them group inspos. Or DM inspos, because you gave. Alright. Let's try that again. Oh, yeah, that's a big hit. AC 20. Your grungs will take 2 damage. Watch out, buddy. As some like a scimitar slashes across them, and I roll like fucking. Okay. This muralist, like the captain, he will attack the captain. Probably not. Oh, it does. He hits the captain. Also 2. I roll. The captain just grins and goes, "Oh, is that all you got?" And you see like his fangs just like open up, and he kind of like raptors for a second. And that this guy, he attacked your grung, he attacked that. Mirrorless climbing. A bunch of ballistas will fire into the dragon turtle. They unload their ballistas or harpoon guns in its shell. Let's see what happens. Nope. Ooh, that is a yes. And that's also a yes. So okay. So the dragon turtle takes a 2 of these harpoon shots, and does not look happy. And now concentration on each of them. 19 on the die. The ergo holds, but you begin feeling a bucking and moving of the dragon turtle as 2 bolts, and then rolls a natural 2. I need everyone to please make me a dex save as the dragon turtle begins ashing from the pain. I will make the saves for the. But this is we're gonna say this is a DC 14 dex save. Fail, you are knocked prone.
Oh, I rolled a 9.
I got a 13.
Okay,
I got a 14 exactly.
perfect. So for each sake, I'm gonna say, why don't we're gonna do boot symbol on your guys so you know your. They are all. Your guys have advantage on this. Right, the grungs are good. The captain also good. Lizard folk good. And the kobolds. Great. And again, this guy, oh, if he fails, he's going in. He goes into the deep. Lunges down because he can't hold on. And that, and then this. He makes 20, so he's good. Yep. Advantage, and again, he's good also. All right. So that is everyone. Oh, unless Hanging Boy also plunges in.
See ya.
As they are not very dexterous. All right. With that, that is all of them. All right. The ship wizard, you see the woman, there's this like electric cord between her and the dragon turtle. She just and lightning surges into the dragon turtle. Ooh, okay. Take some more. Seems to be trying to disable it. Kill it. And let's see how it handles it. You begin hearing a rumbling, and since you're the only one really close to him, Ierga's eyes open. As it starts like really thrashing, but you guys already made a save this round. Okay. The captain goes, "All right, boyo, get this lady out, get her under control. Fucking do something!" And he will lash out at this animated armor. He will attempt to bite it. All right, so he misses with his bite, and he attacks twice with his longsword. But oh, he crits once. That's pretty good. Ooh. All right, you see this fucking Warforged begin taking a nasty hit from Captain. It is still up. That is that. And you hear shouting in Infernal. You hear a guh 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 guh, and the ship rams into your dragon. Sorry, I'm trying to ungroup it. It decided to not. Cool. So it rams into the dragon turtle. They're both just gonna take damage because there's but I will give it a saving throw. It'll get a con save. Oh, it did not roll good. Not roll good. And the boat's also gonna get a con save. It equally didn't roll good. So, this like loud crash again. You guys shaken. Everything is terrible. Failed its deck save. Of damage. Not as much as I thought. As you guys, it slams in, and this guy kind of gets out of this like helm that he was in. Actually, before he does that, part of the ship in the front will fire into the dragon turtle, and let's see if it's grappling claw hit. As you see this device that's on the front of the ship launch forward and try to grapple into the shell. Oh, but I rolled badly. So it doesn't. That is how that works. I didn't roll badly, but I just didn't roll good enough. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Okay, so the grappling claw hits and locks on to the shell. This creature is now grappled and restrained and attached to the ship. So you don't think like unless you can either cut it, break it free, these ships are now with that. These people begin rushing. Rushing past Dash onto the ship. Here, they're manning the boom guns. All right, the captain will get. As you see this large, imposing, armored tiefling, horns like a blaze. You know, like he has his like is a long sword that kind of like flares with flame. Whether that's magic, actual flame, who the fuck knows? But he's striking an imposing figure. And that is him. Did their thing. Okay. Guy finally gets to go. You hear this guy in yellow as he kind of like slinks forward. He goes, "Well, this is gonna be my boat. You all off." And this is the guy in yellow, and he says that in common so you can understand him. He will engage with the captain. Be someone who is a part of the ship that is decently trained. Okay, so he will miss with one, but give the second. And let's see. Does and as he misses with that attack, his captain yells some fucking dark shit at him in Infernal, which from body language alone you can tell is like an insult of like, how dare you miss these mortal fools. The guy gets to roll again. Back. As he uses his command and will hit. Captain is not doing great, all surrounded. But Drusk is alright. Okay. Moving right along. Alright, animated armors. Twice. Do a lot. For average. Let's just do averages. The rolling. So the animated armor behind the captain just slams twice into him, and the captain is struggling. Does not look good at all. I think you can. Oh, no. Armor. He's going to, well, now in the grung, so he'll just attack the grung because I can't move him out. So he's just going to attack the grung. 7, and then a 15, which I believe will hit you. So the grung will take another 7 damage. And at the bottom of the sea, you're going to try an athletics check. Disadvantage because they're suits of armor. Yep, they sink. Other boy is going to also try athletics with disadvantage. All right, they're gone. They sink to the bottom. I mean, they're still here. Getting back will be. All right. That. So these guys. Forward 5. And they're going to both attack the kobold. Quick. Okay, so that's 2 hits. Kobolds will take 10 damage. All right, that is all of them. Last guy is the bosun, who you are squaring off with, Chris, who's fighting kind of your speaker. He turns on you, and he goes, fuck. And he swings with a light hammer and like a hook is offhand. So he'll make his light hammer attack. That's a d12, so that will not be a hit. But because the hook is not really a good weapon, he has disadvantage. He misses with his light hammer against you, and then the hook kind of swings in. I don't think a 16 will hit you with portal shell. And the hook just grazes across your shell. But if you were a different man, this would be real bad.
Fuck you.
All right. Patron, it is your turn.
Okay. This guy right here, who's that? That's an enemy, right?
That turtle is the guy controlling the dragon turtle. This is an enemy. This like guy between them.
Okay.
This guy behind him. You also have like all of these people surrounding the captain of this ship.
Yeah, I can't really get to the captain, so I'm going to stand up. I think it takes what, half of my move?
Correct, half.
By 20 feet.
Yeah, you remember the tower you can get around, so you don't have to worry.
So that will get me in a position to attack the one in the yellow?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'll do then. You can take the little boot thing off me. What kind of a creature? Is this like a magical creature? I forget what the description was on the yellow one.
The yellow guy is a tiefling, a little bit bigger and buffer than the rest. Not like the captain, but he's wearing chainmail. Seems like he has like a long sword, and he is fighting, and he seems to have engaged with the captain, kind of like a hope to, defeat the captain of the ship.
Okay, I'm going to use key strike, a key point to do the flurry of attacks.
Okay.
I'll do my short sword first. That's a 21.
Oh.
That's a hit, right?
Yeah, 21 hit. Apparently, I'm not very loud on my mic.
That's 8 damage.
Hello.
That one's still doing okay?
8, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Mic check. All right.
I can hear you. Then my 2 flurry of blows is the bet 15.
A hit 15?
Yep.
So each of them are 15.
15 and 11.
I think you will miss. AC is 6. Trying to adjust. There we go. He has an AC of 16. But as you miss with that, the captain Druss goes, Is that what House Oblexia does? Is that all you got? And Norm, you can re-roll that attack. As he uses his captain's command, which it requires
16.
Nice. That hits. Yeah. It's called Shape Up Ye Dog. Whenever a friendly creature within 30 feet can hear you miss an attack, the captain can yell perilous threats to allow that creature to reroll.
6 damage. Did I get one of those special effects?
Oh.
Let me see. I think that was feature. Give me a sec. Let me see. Let me try to knock this thing prone.
Okay.
The Dex DC 12.
All right. He has advantage on this because he is a pirate. They have sea legs.
Of course.
So he has advantage against being knocked prone. So he will make it. So you slam into him, and he kind of like goes with the flow and is back on you in that moment.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Yerga, he is going to attempt to get the dragon turtle to do a thing.
By the Grung firing crew next, right?
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, Norm, do not forget. Your guys get to do something.
Yeah. So I can attack the one that's prone here, right? Or is that too far? Do I have to go?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Is that good enough? I know I have advantage. Okay.
Right. You don't have to roll. Don't even worry. This guy has 1 hit point, as you almost murdered him last time. So with their first short sword attack, they kill this dude, and there is an armored guy like right on the grung.
14 on that one.
That will miss.
Okay.
Do they get advantage because they're flanking with Patron?
Oh, you know what? They do.
Oh, nice. Nice call.
Get advantage. Yeah, they don't give themselves advantage, but having another person there will.
22.
That will hit. They don't get their
D6?
poison. They get a D6 plus 3 because this creature is immune to.
Okay. Seven damage.
7?
Yep.
He's still being flanked. I just can't have him under the grung because then I can't access it. Okay. But yeah, cool. You do it. Then next is Otiseth.
Okay, if I recall correctly, I received a message about getting to the orb.
Yes. It kind of whispered telling you that it can help you. Oh, actually, I didn't roll for Urga. Let me roll for Urga to see how he does. Okay. The dragon turtle seems to mellow out and is no longer like about to throw you all off its back or dive. So that is his act.
Okay. I'm going to use my movement, I guess, to stand up because I'm prone. And then my standard to move again.
So it's 50. It's half your movement to stand, and so you have the
Oh,
other
okay.
half of your movement to actually.
Can I get to the orb that way? It's hard to see the squares under the turtle, but I think it's my movement's 30.
It's
So if
exactly.
I have
Yep, it's
15,
15.
okay.
Yep.
So I'll get to the orb. Can I touch the orb as part of my movement?
So you can touch the orb as part of your move, but if you want to interact with the orb, that will actually take.
Okay, then I'll use my action to interact with the orb.
All right. So, what are you trying to do to the orb? Are you just touching it for the sake of what it asked you to, or are you trying to do influence?
I think Otiseth is not really super sure on how to like channel this like other thing. So he's probably just going to try to like put his willpower into getting the turtle to like free itself from the other boat, but he doesn't really know how. So he might even just like yell at it like,
Okay, so
free yourself.
Okay.
And just like hope something happens.
Give me a wisdom save with advantage.
25.
Here, Otiseth, release me. I will return to you. You can choose whether you follow that.
Yeah, I think he will.
Okay, so
You
you
see, the
feel.
captain was in rough shape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will.
So you feel the energy of your amulet pulse, and whatever's inside it, like its phylactery, empties into the orb. All of you hear a feral roar from this dragon turtle that you did not hear before, and all of you in this moment know that you are no longer dealing docile dragon turtle. There's a dragon turtle turning upon this ship, and turns toward this golden ship, and it goes, woo, and the steam breath releases across the deck of this golden boat. And also, Sam, for the remainder of this combat, you don't have access to
Mhm.
And now I get to roll 12d6 or what? So the boat itself, being that it's kind of like this hell-forged boat, it does not seem affected by this cone of steam. Like, it just presses across. But everyone else on this boat... Oh, actually, I don't need to roll that save. Even if they pass, they die. You hear, ah! As this person just melts, even with their hellish resistance. It's just gone. Guys. Dies. Not happy about what's about to happen. What's your con? Let's see if you can do this. No! Okay. Oh, boy. Does she have a spell that can help with this? She does not. This wizard who has this like electric charge on this dragon turtle. You just watch as her eyes flare up and just again whole face, body melt, bone steam. Actually, you know what? Captain might have a reaction to give her that. Nope, it's only attacks. Okay, cool. So the ship wizard is straight erased, and the pilot and the captain of this boat. Oh wait, no, she's not erased. Lied to you, because she takes half damage. She's a tiefling, but it's still a lot. It's a lot of fuck. She looks on death's door. She does not make her concentration. Lightning is gone, and now the Capitan. Okay, he's a decent one. Oh, he makes that save. Okay, so he will take 42 halved to 20. Have to get into 30. Okay, and the captain just snarls, and as he does, a flame. Actually, yeah, fire energy rips into the dragon turtle. Not that it's very effective. Dragon turtle will make it save, and we'll take half of 13 halved. Takes like 3 more points. But this is not a fully immune to fire dragon. Yeah, but again, you just watch this ship clear of enemies. I'm not going to orient the dragon turtle because that will take entirely too much effort. I love you all, but it's not happening. But there are no more people manning harpoon guns, so that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, you have a bonus action still. Sesh.
Do I have my free will back?
Oh yeah. So like, yeah. So essentially, you use your action to interact with the orb.
Okay.
Got the moment you released whatever essence that definitely took you over last night into the orb. Seems like it has taken over this dragon turtle. And now you're kind of back, and you see the orb is just this golden energy pulsing, and the air goes like, "What's going on?" And you witness this, Chris. You just see him touch the orb; it begins glowing crazy, and the dragon turtle. You all hear in Draconic as it does that breath, like, "I live again." You have never heard Otis speak.
I don't think there's a lot of useful stuff I can do with my bonus action, unless I'm forgetting something really important.
You could like healing word someone.
I don't even think I have that.
Never mind.
All right, yeah.
What do you want your
I
team?
can breathe fire on nothing. Did you say they had taken damage?
Who? Oh, you're
The kobolds?
I don't think so, not yet, right?
Yeah, I
okay,
don't.
cool.
They're just surrounded. I just people have been getting around them, so I unfortunately have not had an action yet to beat.
Got it. And these 2 little people above them are bad guys?
Yes.
All right. Well, they're gonna swarm them and stab one of them with their short swords.
I mean, I'll say this: if you can use your bonus action to do your Draconic Valor, and so that means that if anyone attacks anyone within 10 feet of your guys for this round, they will have advantage. That includes you.
What is the thing I can do?
So your kobolds, with their new lineage, they have this thing called like Draconic Valor or something, and what it does is, as a bonus action, you can do it twice per day. You can give advantage against creatures within 10 feet. Like, so you like if anyone attacks those creatures, they have advantage. That also includes yourself. That would be your bonus action.
As the kobolds.
Yeah. So they can still take their 2 short sword attacks.
Sure.
They would do it with advantage. And if anyone attacks any of these guys around you, they would also have advantage.
Okay, great.
So the inventor kind of goes, "For the glory of Casralia, we must destroy them and take their machines." And she fucking goes, and all the other kobolds are like, "Nah, nah," and they start fucking cheering.
Sweet. So I roll 2d. I have advantage, so
Yep.
2d20 for each.
Yep, +6, and
Plus
then
6.
your attack does a d6 +3.
So the first one is 17.
Big hit.
And the second one is also 6. First one is 17. Second one is 16.
Both hit.
Cool. And then they do 1d6 +3. Is it fine to just combine those 2?
Yeah, just give me the total, and I'll just shift over whatever amount.
12.
Okay. So you kill the guy on the ground, and not orient. And you damage. They damage into that guy. And he kind of like staggers back, but he's still alive, not fully dead, but
The kobolds cheer.
yeah, they're all like, "Ah!" Like wrenches and shit. Is like they go, "Yes, Otiseth, we built in the things. Yes." And they seem very happy that you are also succeeding with their devices on. All right, next is Eloy.
All right. So seeing how the tides seem to be turning in our favor, but also kind of like weirded out with this glowing orb, the golden orb, and all this shit. I was like, I don't know what you fucking did, but we survive now. Talk later. And then I slam my scimitars again together, and I'm going to cast Shatter against over here, and which means it's a 10-foot sphere. So I want to get both Warforged in there. They have disadvantage on the saving throws because they are Warforged.
Are you also trying to get the ship in there? Because you will hit Otiseth. But
no, I'm trying to just get that.
Okay, just the Warforged? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, with a 10-foot sphere, I think I can only get those two.
I mean, you can get the ship too, but then you would also hit your.
Yeah, I don't want to hit the Dragon Turtle.
Okay, let's see. Do they have disadvantage? And I think you do max damage if I don't know, do a bunch of damage.
No, they just have disadvantage.
So what is it? Con save?
It is con 12.
Okay, so one will pass, one will.
Okay, so let's see. Any non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. So I don't know if that's relevant.
They're gonna blow the wall that's behind them also, but yeah. But you know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna make a save for the grappling hook because it's technically part of its at disadvantage. Okay. Yeah, you yeah. Tell me your damage, and I'll see. I'll tell you how it affects the grappling hook.
All right. It's 6 thunder damage. If they failed, half if they succeed, so 3.
Okay. Great. So you slam, and the grappling hook, like one of the claws gets loose, but it's still attached. But it's a little bit easier if someone were to try to ungrapple it.
Gotcha. Okay. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to try something. I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on our ship.
Normally, you technically can't cast 2 spells, but I'll allow it. So, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I don't care. For this one, you can do it.
So that's going to come out to be 9 hit points, 9 healing.
Looks some of the wounds and the undershell seem to like heal over.
Okay.
Who next?
Wait, I got my crew, my lizard folk crew.
Oh, yeah, lizard boy. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I use my bonus action in that, so I'm going to have them as an action begin loading up the ballista. Actually, can they make it over there?
I mean, they might be able to. They didn't fall. They can technically load it as a bonus action. Yeah, they can. Yeah, you got 30 feet of it.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna move them over to the guy in yellow and have them attack him.
Okay. Yeah, the guy in yellow looks pretty hurt. Nice. Nope. Yeah,
all right.
They'll have advantage because they're now flanking.
All right. All right. What is it again?
They have a +6 to hit, and they do a D6 +3.
Ooh, that's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
They hit for 5. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 8 slashing damage.
Jesus. This guy is on death's door. They can take their second attack.
That's 14. I don't think 14 is going to hit him.
14 will not hit him. As they get bit, this guy does that thing, and his hand flares up with a dark sigil. I need a dex save from your lizard folk. The DC might be a little higher. It is. It's an 11.
No, they got a 9.
All right, they will take 11 fire damage from Hellish Rebuke. Right. To be fair, I will say you do have a bonus action if you'd like to do another Hungry Jaws as your last one for the day.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
It gives them temps and they have advantage.
Natural 20.
Don't even have. And for that, I'll give you 10 temporary. These lizard folk, they dive into this teeth, and there are just chunks and arms and limbs, and you just hear "Ah!" as the captain goes, "No!" And you actually hear him yell in common, if you understand it. Knows. And he's like, you see his eyes flare with red anger and a little fire. Kill his first mate. Job. All right. Anything else for lizard boys? The captain's like, good job. Actually, you know what, Chris? You know what? Make me another attack with the lizard folk. As the captain goes, take out these tieflings, and he points to the mirrorless that are right near you. With that attack you missed, you can reroll it. He'll give you a reroll.
For which tiefling?
The one. Sorry. So your guys will just get an attack.
And because he's prone, I get an advantage, right?
Correct. I seem to be winning the day. Captain's like bolstered. One of these left.
That's going to be a 19.
That's a big hit. Tell me some damage.
7 slashing damage.
These guys on the ground are not looking good, and there's just blood covering these lizard men as they seem to be eyeing up these bones and stuff for what weapons and armor they'll. All right, that's awesome. All right, they get to go finally. All right, this guy stands up. God's sake, I'm not gonna mark it. Probably gonna die. This guy stands up. You know what? I'm gonna attack Patron. That seems. I'm not gonna hit you. Ooh, does an AC 18 hit you?
Yes.
You'll take 4 slashing from the scimitar. And there's gonna just be so many attacks against your kobold. So many kobolds.
Oh, is it the kobold to get attacked or my guy?
You got hit for the once because there's a guy standing right near you. But now your kobolds, there's just gonna be 3 attacks coming at them.
Okay.
Flanking. Does AC? I don't think no. AC 11 misses. Does AC 14? I think AC 14 does hit. So your kobolds.
Yep. That hits.
Kobolds are gonna take 7.
Kobolds or grown? Kobolds?
Kobold. Oh, the kobolds are taking 7. Whoever's controlling them.
Right.
Yeah, grungs are fine. They've defeated their enemies, and then the last attack on the kobolds will totally miss. That is all my mooks. All right, Captain Drusk. He takes another hungry bite at this tiefling. See how he does. Ooh, do it like shit. Oh, he has a +5 to that. Nope. Okay. I have any. Sure. Let's find out. So we got 2 groups, just so you guys know. I don't have any. So the captain misses with his bite, and then he'll take a regular sword attack. Crits. Oh boy. So with a flourish of this like two-handed blade, he swings down on that armor. And whooping and cuts its head off, doing just enough damage to kill it. And then he squares up as he kind of like sidles over here, and he'll attack this guy with advantage. That's a big hit, and he will kill this Merlis as a tide begins to turn in your favor. The kobolds aren't doing too great because they are fully surrounded, but all currently. And we're going to finish out this round, and then I think we're going to take a little bit of a break because there's a little bit more to do. That's Captain Drusk. The he kind of just see this like fire that looked like it burned into steam. With a wink and a smile, the visage that he portrays. See this truly demonic hue. Bat wings unfurl from his back. This is more. Kind of begins flying upward. Looks at all with like this face of. You can make me a religion check if you.
11.
10.
It's Batman.
It is straight Batman.
I got a nat 1, so that's what I think.
Oh no, he does take that.
It is Batman. Yep.
He's straight up Batman. Points his hand down at. Guy begins. Kind of like lands on this dragon. He got another. He's flying above the head, and he looks down. Heard that shatter, and it fucked up his war forward. So he looks at you, and he goes, ooh, do you speak common? Okay.
Yes, I do.
In common, he goes, why work for these? I could clearly use more. And Chris, I need you to make.
Can I use an inspiration, guys?
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like you want to. All right. One left.
That's better. 14?
That's exactly what. For a moment, begin understanding that he is part of your team, and you immediately shake off this charm. And he just kind of snaps. Oh well. And he just fire appears in his hand, and he's throw one fiery ray at you. Oh, does AC 15?
It does not.
Okay, again, you hunker down with your shell, and it bing bounces off. That's that. All right, animated armors. It's time. They're gonna punch Patron.
No!
That's a 21 on Patron, so only one hit. Patron, you will take 7, or actually no, you're just gonna take 5. Sorry, I'm just gonna do average. And then against the 2 kobold, or two swings on the, or 4 swings on the kobold. That's a crit. That's a hit. Ooh, that might not be a. Find out. I don't think. Does AC 12 hit your guys? I don't think so. It's a 13. Nope. Okay. So that is 2 hits. One's a crit. So that'll be a total of 16 more damage on your kobolds. I don't know how many hit points I have, but you have a threshold to see as you're lowering numbers in them. So they might be at less attacks as you've lost 2 or 3 have died. You know, as happens in fights. All right. That is the animated armors, because that's left of them. And the bosun flanked. He looks to you. He sees Otiseth behind him. Sees this guy who's fighting. And he's gonna keep attacking our turtle boy, because Otiseth looks heavily armored, even though you are just made of armor, but Otiseth looks more armored than you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Does AC 19?
It does.
Oh boy. Prepare for it. You take 5 damage, and then he'll attack you with the hook at disadvantage. Ooh, actually, his hook will hit you, because I rolled a 16 on the lower die. So that's a 21.
Yeah, 21 does hit.
Okay, so you are going to take 7 piercing from the hook, and you are now grappled as he hooks into your shell and like underneath like one of your like shoulders.
I go, that's fine. That means we get a real close-up fight.
But you're not restrained. You're just grappled. All right,
Fair enough.
Patron, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go after this armored guy here. I'm going to use another key point.
Okay.
Let me see. Here we go. The short sword.
Patron, if you go around him, you'd be able to flank with the grum.
Yeah, you
Take
can,
a look.
You can move like right here.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can attack with advantage.
So I hit him with the short sword up to a 23. That will be a total of 8 damage.
Okay.
I guess it's still alive.
Like these two.
First flurry is a measly 8. The second one.
You are at advantage on all.
Oh, that's right. So 16 on the first one.
That will miss.
That's a natural 20. I'm not even going to roll anymore.
All right, well, roll me them double dice. And I don't. And
13.
okay, this armor chunks are falling off, but it is still standing. Are you doing any special effects with your key?
Yeah, might as well do
Not
something.
get prone or something.
Yeah, prone's the way to go. That's a DC, Dexterity 12, I think.
I rolled a natural 1, so this dude is. Dex is definitely their strong. Haha, suitable. All right, great. I made myself laugh. All right, all right, hold on. I need to move Otiseth first. So Ierga looks panicked. And he goes, "What do you do?"
You will shut your mouth and get back in the fight.
All right, roll me an intimidate check with advantage.
Uh, 14.
Okay. Yeah, this. You definitely see Pete come from the shell. The kid scrolls out and starts clawing into this dude that you all are fighting. He's like, ah! His tears are streaming from his face. Oh, well, he hits.
Terrible.
He hits. And, holy shit, he doesn't max damage. Isn't much because he's not.
He's been our secret weapon this whole time.
Yeah, he uses his like snapping turtle bites into this guy. Guy is looking really hurt. He's not dead, but he's not happy. Chris, are you really hurt?
I wouldn't say I'm really hurt. I've definitely taken some hits, but I'm not
No,
bloodied
he
yet.
goes, Captain, get back in it. May the dragons protect you. And he will healing word the captain as a bonus action. Now that he's not using stuff to control. We'll heal the captain 4 hit points. Captain looks really hurt. All right. That is the end of the round. So, I think this would be a great point to take a break so we can all stretch our legs, do what we got to do. So, why don't we aim back to be here in, let's say, 15 minutes, so like 10:10, so we can wrap up this chicanery. All right.
Sounds good.
You all in a bit. Hello, and we are back. I think we have volume, yeah. Okay, cool. So, last we left off, our PCs have finally taken a turn, but unfortunately, the captain revealed that he is a little bit more than just a tiefling. I, by accident, skipped the ship wizard's turn last round, so, oh god, I just did something bad for my... Okay, we're good. All is well. I lied. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna give her a turn at the top of the round, and then she'll get her turn on her actual initiative. So I'm gonna start off with her because I want to keep things fair, and no, there is no CR challenge rating for this fight. It's a fight. There's one group inspiration left for you guys. So ship wizard, what the fuck is she? Got underfucked by that fight. Want to hurt them. Don't fucking step up there. Yeah. That seems like a good. Okay, so she looks at all of those kobolds who are so excited and so surrounded, and she whips together magic, and in her hands start dripping this green liquid, kind of like pulls it back and releases as this arrow of acid fires into the. Ooh, but I rolled very bad. Probably fine. Shimmering on a hit, on a miss, it takes half as much damage. And no. Okay, so it misses, but it still hits all those kobolds for a little bit of damage. I doubt how much. And I'm gonna kill some crew members. That's how I roll. But I'm probably not. Roll badly. So half a 9. So your kobolds will take 4 acid. That is third thing. Now it is Otiseth's turn.
All right.
Get this fucker off me!
So this yellow guy with the purple sash is a bad dude.
Nope, that is your bodyguard.
That's my
The
bodyguard.
guy who is red and below you, like right in front of you, he is a bad person who has been that you intimidated the child into clawing.
Where was the guy that got on the ship and claimed that it was his?
This dude.
Oh, it's him.
But
Okay.
you do have a bad guy literally right in front of you.
Is he not prone? He just happens to be sideways.
He's hooked into my shell.
Yeah, he's hooked into his shell. He is not prone. I just have him sideways because I think that's how his boat arrived. But you are flanking him by so much.
How hurt does he look?
Oh, so hurt. Oh, so hurt. He's
Okay, I'll cast inflict wounds on him.
Oh boy. Okay, make me an attack with advantage.
$17.
You roll very badly. Not kill. Quick wounds.
It does. 9.
Only 9.
It's quite poor on
Guess
3d10.
You're lucky, buddy, because as you reach your clawed hand and you just kind of like press his head, just watch his body sag and like his skull just enervate. A skeleton drops below your. All right. Anything else, buddy? You got movement.
Yeah, I do have movement, don't I? Yeah, I'll just sort of like walk out here by the kobolds.
Okay.
So taking up some space.
Kobolds. Right,
Yeah. And then these 2 armored dudes, and then these 2 other guys.
You got 3 of the like little tiefling sailors, and you have the 2 armored guys who are kind of like holding it down as the toughest and hardest to hit.
Are all of these hypothetically in range for these kobolds?
Yes, everything surrounding the kobold.
Okay, they're gonna start sorting the tieflings.
Okay, this guy is very hurt. Hit him.
They'll start him. Yeah, they'll start with him. So I think I have 2d20 plus 6. on each of them. So a 18 and an 11.
Okay. The 18. Let me see. Fuck. Okay. So the 18 will hit, and you kill that group, but the 11 will miss.
Cool.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah, I think I'm all set.
You all hear this loud dragon voice. Get off me! And just a claw goes through the front of or attempts to go through the front of this infernal war machine. So he's gonna claw bite this. Because he hates it. I'll roll this time. Alright, that's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. Okay, cool. Cool. Roll on a chart and so, it seems like hits, but the claws they don't really pierce the shell, but he does crunch with this bite onto ship. It's like the ship begins to smoke. Say while I'm doing that, I believe yeah. I don't have to worry. It's not that important right now. Eloy, it is your turn. Chris, it's your turn.
All right. Question. The captain, the one that turned into Batman.
Yep.
Is he flying above the head?
He's about 20 feet up.
Okay. I'm going to move a little closer, and then I scream at him. We all make mistakes, so I'll try to not judge your parents too harshly. And I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him. So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 12.
Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, he will fail.
So he begins laughing hysterically, but it also knocks him prone.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, he and yeah, he begins starting to all right, I closed out my own map. But he begins falling. If you would roll me 2d6.
That is 11 bludgeoning.
So 5. Does that taking damage, does that give him another save?
Let's see. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage.
Okay, so he'll take another save, but he is currently prone, and he will fail that save again. You're good. And laughing, cackling like a crazy person
Awesome.
on the ground.
All right.
And I will say this: you notice that this infernal war machine, where the dragon turtle bit, there seems to be a rending in its armor. So you believe that its damage threshold slow word, aka if you do before it took a certain amount of damage to even pierce it, which is why its claws didn't pierce. Oh, but they would have because it technically would have happened after. Not important. Point is, you think now that even mundane weapons would probably pierce through the whole of this. Torn open, you see like infernal like runes, and you see like a weird fucking like almost skin and blood. It's a truly horrific sight, and it smells like sulfur. And I know that now you got your crew. What do you want them to do?
All right. I'm gonna have them run up to the Warforged and start attacking.
This Warforged looks very hurt.
So that's a +6 to their attacks, right?
Correct.
All right. So the first attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
That will, unfortunately.
Second attack is a 22.
That will.
That's going to be six slashing damage.
Their bites and claws descend upon this shoot, just ripping it to shreds.
And I yell out to them, "Good for you! They'll extra grog in it for you if you keep this shit up." And I still have some movement left, so I'm going to get a little closer to the ship.
Right. After you, this lady kind of climbs atop, seeing how you've been just like doing all these insane spells and stuff. She looks at you and again draws this greenish goo arrow and fires a Melf's acid arrow at you. But you have a good AC, man. You have a good AC. Not that good of an AC. 21, she will hit you.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
So, like, normally your shell is super useful, but unfortunately, now it's covered in acid and filled all the grooves that a shell has. 7. And you will take a total of 10 acid.
Can I use as my reaction the elemental? Oh, yes. We lost the sand.
Yep. Yes, you can.
All right, so I can take half. I take half of that, right?
Correct. So you take 5, and you're going to take 2d4 more acid at the end of your next turn.
All right. So, I am now starting to look a little rough.
Please make me a concentration check on Tasha's.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a 14.
Okay, cool. Oh, I still have these guys? All right, so this guy kind of moves over, or well, he stays where he is, but he engages with you. As the kobolds, they've been beating down, but you guys seem to be a larger threat. So he turns on you, and with a very low number, a 13, he bounces off your shell. Guy will circle, stay within threat of the kobolds, but he will attack Otiseth. Again, truly pitiful. So they're just not in the fight. As you notice that there seems to be a lot of people missing, but they still seem to have this glimmer in their eye of like this dark devotion. With a bellowing charge, Captain Drusk rolls forward, and he swaggers forward. God, I'm rolling like crap both times, and it seems like his injuries have kind of taken the worst out of him. And all right, this guy is incapacitated and laughing. I believe that's his entire turn.
Yep.
Cool.
At the end of his turn, he can make another wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Save. He's okay. He will. Come on, Captain. You're embarrassing. All right.
I'm just a funny guy.
This guy will move over All right, so 2 attacks against your kobold. That will be a 13, which will hit, and the second will miss. So your kobolds take another 5 damage, and then the Capitan, who looks really hurt, he gets hit once. Will get hit once. 5. Captain again looks very injured. Whatever healing Ierga did. Ierga, he is here, and he's not really. So yeah, he runs up to this lady, and attempts to claw her with his fucking dope ass claws, and he trips and falls on his face. As I rolled a natural one, he just slips in the amount of blood and acid everywhere, and just ass over tea kettle. That's what and in fact goes inside his shell. All right, that's that. Patron, it is your turn.
If I go there, can I flank them with the kobolds?
Yes.
Okay. Doing normal stuff. 17.
Yeah, that will hit.
4 damage. And the unarmed strike. 24.
Hits.
And hits for minimal damage too. 4.
Right. I mean, you begin punching dents into this armor.
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. Top of the round. It is.
Don't forget your grung. You got your grung.
You're grung. Norm, you're grung.
Oh, yep. Let me see. Where am I grung? Right here. Yeah, here come the grung. Let's end this on him.
All right. You have so much advantage. Pretty sure. I don't even care at this point. Like, you're just surrounding these guys.
I rolled a 19, so I think I'm good on that. What's the rolls again? D6, 1d6 plus 3.
1d6 plus 3, but they don't get their poison because it's
9 damage.
Woo! This suit of armor is about 1/3 left of its. All right.
Nice.
Now it is. That's just
Okay. I'm going to cast Silence
okay.
behind their spellcaster
Okay.
so that it's like a 40-foot diameter. So I want 10 feet between her and us and 30 feet back on the boat, basically making the shorter direction for her to get out of the silence to be running into us.
Okay. Is it a circle or a
20-foot radius. So yeah, 40-foot circle. Yeah, if we can make a circle, I can show you what I mean. But the general idea is the fastest way out of the
I got what you're saying. I'm not
zone will be into melee, and then if she has to go up 30 feet the other direction, hopefully we're out of range of most of her spells.
So if she goes forward 10, she'll be okay, but she doesn't know it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That is an awesome thing. All right. What would your crew like to
They'll just keep beating up these tieflings.
Okay.
With their short swords.
Great.
So I'll roll my 2d20. A 15 and a 16.
Both hit.
$15.
All right. So you kill out one and you hurt one. All right. Excellent. You again Okay. This creature rips into this infernal war machine that is planted into itself. Ooh. Actually misses. Misses twice. Hits once. 4, 8. Okay. And before where its claws were kind of bouncing off, now that it's created this opening, it seems like its claws are actually. All right, that's Otiseth. So it is now.
All right. Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna move. Oh, wait a minute. When that tiefling moved, did I get a attack of opportunity?
Tiefling died.
Oh, it died. Okay. I thought it moved.
He
Sorry.
was killed by the.
All right. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move right up to the Warforged,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make an attack.
Sure thing.
Does an 18 hit it?
It does.
All right. So I'm going to do big old 3 slashing damage.
Okay. One looks.
I'm going to use my defensive flourish to do a little extra damage.
Sure thing.
That is an extra 2 damage.
Okay.
And my AC is now increased to 19 until my next turn.
Are you good?
For my bonus action, I'm going to heal my ass. I gain 4 hit points.
Okay. All right. What are your boys?
I'm going to send them after. Yeah, I'm going to send them after this tiefling over here. And they have. Do they get advantage because they're flanked with the Grung?
Yeah.
I mean, with the Kobold?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
All right. So the first attack is going to be 18 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. That attack will be 6 slashing damage.
Yeah. So they kill them.
They have one more attack, right?
Yep.
All right. So they're going to attack the Warforged.
All right. And they will.
Ooh, that's going to be a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
4 slashing damage.
Okay. This Warforged not looking good, but it's hanging on. All right.
All right. That's it.
Okay. The ship wizard. So she like looks around. I'm gonna roll a d8. Well, actually, yeah. I'm gonna go 11 through 20. She moves forward. 10 through 1. She moves backwards. She doesn't know where the silence ends or so. I rolled a 5. You said it was like 30
It'd actually
feet.
still be in the silence.
Yeah.
It'd be 30 feet back that way. Yeah.
30. So she is currently still in the silence on the edge. So she will dash. Heads over to one of these gun mounts. That's her entire action. Because that's all she can do. Also, Chris, you take damage at the end of your.
That's right. How much?
Take 4 points of acid. And I need you to make me a concentration. That will be important.
17.
You are good to go. All right.
I'm like, oh, that burned, but fuck you, laugh.
There are no. Are all. All right. He will attempt to finish off this Warforged. But he cannot get through. All right, the captain keeps laughing, or let's see how that happens. Oh, finally. Like, he goes, fine. It's mine. But he is no longer laughing. So,
But we are.
He's still prone. But he's the Warforged in front of you, Chris, with your new armor class of 19, attack you, and I crit you. And the second attack will miss. But the crit will do 5 plus 2. So take a total of 7. Then the animated
I look real hurt.
the animated armor, let's see. 2 important people in front of him. He's not dumb, so he's gonna try to kill the captain. Take 2 attacks. That'll hit. That will, I think, miss. Captain's AC slightly higher. All right, so he hits once against the captain for very little damage. And the captain again. He is struggling, bleeding profusely. He didn't hit on any of his hungry jaws. He's not doing. All right, that is them. All right, so. Will seems to have run out of courage, and he heads back to the direction. But with his last spell slot, he will healing word his friend, not the captain. So Chris, you will heal 5. As he goes, show him what we do, and you heal 5.
All right.
And as an action, you will take the. All right, Patron, it is your turn.
How bad is this Warforged here?
It looks real bad. I think that a good, not even a good hit, a mediocre hit, we should probably take it down.
Then I'll do my regular attacks.
Right.
That was a 10. That's not good.
That is not going to hit. You do have advantage, if you'd like.
Oh, okay. And I'll roll that. So the short sword attack will hit. And it looks like the unarmed hack will have to one more on that. So I definitely get the hit on the short sword.
Okay.
8 damage.
That is as you kind of like look at this armor again, and you do like some quick slices with your short sword, and you cut all the straps, and it just like crumples and implodes in itself. You kill that suit of armor.
Let me see what I will do. Is this crossbow manned? The one that's at the right there?
That ballista, I believe it is loaded. I don't think it was fired.
That's correct.
I'm gonna go take control of that thing.
Sure. All right.
That'll be it. And then the grung, we'll go after that one.
Sure. Fuck it up.
I love the grung model. It looks so happy.
It is.
13?
Oh, yeah.
13 will miss. They do
Okay.
have advantage.
Okay.
This is a 2-minute tabletop, helping me provide you all little silly tokens.
And a miss.
Okay. All right, so they swing. They just can't seem to pierce the armor. Okay, still impressive. Otiseth, it is your turn.
If I attack a prone target, I have advantage. I'm going to run up and attack this guy.
That sounds correct.
Cool. I am going to upcast inflict wounds.
Color me.
Get him! Get him!
14.
That will miss.
What's an inspiration do for me?
You get
On one or both?
on one. Get a new.
Get one new roll. Okay, I will use an inspiration.
Right.
Yeah, do it. Yep.
You guys have currently have 2.
All right, hang on. I rolled bad. If I buy inspirations with my channel points, can I?
You only get to use 1 inspiration on the roll. No.
Okay.
Nice try.
I blow
Nice
I
try.
know
myself
that you're
up.
embarrassing. You know what?
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'll be nice to you.
No, it's okay. I can play
No,
by the rules.
I'll be nice to you. The captain yells at you. I thought they sent me a leader of the Empire, not some schmuck. You can re-roll that attack.
It's gonna be so much better when I miss a fourth time.
He'll use his last have at ye. Fuck that ability called.
I got an 8.
Horrible.
So here's the thing. You place your hand down and you feel it touch, but a heat flares off him and he seems to have this like magical aura of defense. Can't quite pierce through it with your divine energy.
Well,
All right.
we gave it all our best tries.
All right. And this dragon turtle keeps fucking up this boat. Really hates that it's attached and it just wants to destroy it. Okay. He does a bunch, but you can tell me what your boys are doing.
They'll attack the armored fella. I think
Okay.
he's the last guy right over there, right?
Yeah.
They get a 17 and a 13.
Neither.
Okay.
Okay. Boat. Really not. I mean, it's around 20. Ooh, 1. Oh boy. You notice as the dragon turtle begins clawing and biting, the fucking vehicle bursts into flames. The fucking pilot seat is exploding. The weapons, the mage just like looks. Seems like bad things happen if you start your turn there. Anyway, it's on fire. Things are not going well for this vehicle. All right. It is Eloy's.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do for my bonus action is I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 2 on myself.
That sounds smart.
I regain 6 hit points. And now I'm going to attack the Warforged in front. That's a 21 to hit.
Hit.
Ooh, he will take 8 slashing damage.
All right. Starting to see some real wear and tear.
All right. And that's my whole turn. I'm not going to move from where I'm at.
Okay. All right. She starts her turn. Fucking vehicle is super on fire. Okay. She begins screaming, but barely alive. Takes a bunch of damage. She looks like she's on death's door. And all right. So she wheels the ballista around and she fires it toward. You know what? She's gonna fire it at Otiseth because you're fighting the captain. So let's see how she does. That's an 18 on the die, buddy. AC 24 hits you.
It does.
You are so lucky. I rolled like fucking garbage. Sam, you'll take 7 damage as a ballista slams into your shoulder and like spins you around, but you hold your footing. I rolled so badly. I rolled a 1,
Holy
2,
shit.
and a 4. Just no. Okay, and then she disappears. Actually, no. Then she jumps into the water. And she, as a bonus action, As a bonus action, she misty steps out of the water, but she's no longer on fire. Kind of appears on the back of this creature, but she looks ragged. Clearly doesn't want to be on the flame.
All right. Can I make? Oh, I didn't use my lizard.
Yes. So they would go. Sorry, you didn't use your lizard men. They would go before.
Okay, no problem. Damn, this is getting a little crowded up here. I'm gonna send.
I mean, they could also arm a ballista and fire it at people.
Well, okay, yeah, they actually. Oh my god, yeah, they actually did load up their ballista that they were at before. So yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna run it over there, and they're going to attempt to shoot at the captain.
They will have disadvantage, but because he is prone.
Oh, he's still prone.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten a turn to get up yet. I mean,
Okay.
they could always ready an action for when he stands.
Yeah, that's what they'll do.
Cool.
That's what.
Don't worry, it's gonna happen soon. All right. They do. All right. Drusk gonna fly. He slides in over there, and he will try to help dispatch this. If I can actually. Ooh. Holy
Get him,
crap.
Captain.
And with the inspiration of his bosun, or his now first mate, he seems like he gets it, and he swings twice, and he actually does a good amount of damage. Shocking. Actually, I think he might do it. Yeah. So with 2 flourishes of this like long sword, fucking cuts down this warforged. All right, that's the captain. And as the captain is triumphant, the Cambion stands up. Chris, please. As a fucking ballista bolt comes hurtling toward the pirate captain.
All I can picture is like all these lizard men like, and then like he gets up and they go,
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna be what? +6, right?
Correct.
Ah, damn it. Do we have any more inspiration?
There is one group info left.
Are you guys okay with me using it?
Use it.
Fuck it.
I can buy another if we need it.
Yeah.
I'm rolling in channel points.
All right. So that's a 17 to hit.
Fortunately, that magic shimmering shield. You should hit him. You know it's center mass. But the ballista slams and just kind of shatters against him. He's factoed.
Okay.
They
Damn it.
A little bit higher than that. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
All right. So he stands up. Looks you in the eyes, Otiseth. Serve me. Please make me
He wasn't just asking politely.
a wisdom save.
12.
You will fail.
All right. I will buy an inspiration and use it.
That seems truly.
I don't know how to buy it.
Click on your potion. Your options of buy.
Yeah, I clicked the potion and then I clicked on the player inspo.
And then I think you just type in group and hit enter or whatever. It creates. There we go. Hey, look. There's a group
Excellent.
inspiration you can use.
Wonderful. And I'm gonna use it.
Why? You don't want to become this guy's slave? What's wrong with you?
I got an 11.
All right. So, Sam, you are now magically charmed for a day. You obey the target's commands, and if you suffer any harm from the Cambion or another creature, or receive a suicidal command, you can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect. So, pretty much, if you take damage from anyone or any source, will get a chance to save. If not, you now serve this guy. He goes, "Protect me," and then he'll kind of like flies up 20 feet. But you're his friend, so you don't take an attack. And he will fire a bolt of fire at Eloy. Which I believe a 20 will.
Yes, it does.
Okay, you will take 9 fire damage. That's all he does. Now, build all of the armor.
Who did you say is in the air?
This guy, Captain.
Oh, he's in the air. Okay.
Yeah, he like flew up like 15 feet.
All right.
But as he begins flying up, the dragon turtle is going to attack the boat again because he really hates it. But as he finishes, slams his claw into the boat. He looks to Otiseth, seeing that there's like that vacancy in his eyes, and he goes, "No." Already taken his action, so maybe next. That is that. Ierga. He just holds his action. He has no spells. All right, it is now Patron's turn.
If I use the ballista, what pluses do I have?
Is a +6 to attack. Because it's like it's a device versus like bow and arrow and aim kind of point.
Man. Tell you what, I will abandon the ballista, run up to her, and then I'll use my key point so I get maximum attacks. My last key point.
I'll say you might not have to do.
Okay.
She's like really, really hurt.
I already called it, so I'm going to roll it.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Nice. 11 is not good enough, right?
No, her AC is a little bit better though.
Yeah. So it's a 22 and a 21. I guess they would both be hits.
You hit the first time. Second one doesn't matter because she is dead.
Okay.
You just like you just stab her in the face with your short sword, and just for good measure, because she's a wizard, you punch her in the fucking side again to make.
Awesome. Makes it feel much better.
Yep. All right. You can. What? You have a crew.
Okay. I can also still move.
Oh yeah, you can move.
There.
Okay.
Let me see. The grung will go run to the unoccupied ballista and fire it at the captain.
When the grung start their turn, because they were on the ship technically, now they moved, they will take 10 fire damage, as the ship is very much on fire.
Okay. But then they'll fire the ballista.
Okay. At the captain that's flying in the air.
Yeah.
Nice. Make it happen. +6 to it.
13.
13?
Not good enough.
No.
Yep.
Again, his armor and shielding of magic seem to deflect the blow.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Otiseth.
I think he's gonna. Who just fired the ballista? The grung.
Yep.
He'll toll the dead too. The grung.
Cool. I think, what kind of save is that?
They have to make wisdom 14 saves.
So, Norm, make me a wisdom save for. I don't think their wisdom is high.
Nah, they failed. They rolled a 9.
And they are already in.
Okay, they each take 1d8.
Well, just do it. They count as one creature, so they take d12.
Oh, I can toll the dead 2 things.
Oh, great. Then, yeah, you can roll d12. They're already injured.
Got it. 15.
All right.
Okay.
Seems like a few of the grung, they're going down. There's just like, there were 5, there's probably like left. You know, they're really fucked up. I know I've been hitting. All right. What is your crew gonna do?
Are they capable of manning that same ballista? Like running over it and reloading it?
I mean, they can reload it, but I don't think they're gonna be able
No.
to. And I will say they could probably get to here. I don't know how far it is.
It's
Yeah,
like 20.
they can get there. Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. I'd allow them to, since I don't know how big. I think your crew's still a large enough size that they can reload and fire.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
so they'll bonus action reload and then turn, and I'm assuming it has enough range to shoot the flying guy.
Its short range is 120, so I think you're
That's D20 plus 6, yeah.
correct.
8.
Oh man, so you fire on this captain. Okay, it doesn't do much. All right, Eloy, it is your turn.
All right. I guess.
I mean, you guys did just see Otiseth turn on the fucking grung and light him up, light them up with this
All right.
strange cannon.
So I will cast Hideous Laughter on Otiseth. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw of 12. As I say, you know what? It's always the rich folk.
I got a 15.
Fuck! See? It's always the rich folk.
The dice are not with me today.
And I will. All right, so seeing that fails.
Throw a rock at him.
No, I'm going to look up at the captain, and I'm going to say, you know, this fight's gonna end with my sword up your ass. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw of 12.
He does. Just goes. It looks like he's had enough of whatever chicanery you have put forward.
All right. Okay. I will move slightly.
Damn.
Oh, wait, I gotta get my boys.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You go first. Then I'm. So,
All right. Bonus action. They're gonna bonus action reload, and then action take a fire at the captain.
All right. Come on, pierce that armor. You do it.
Oh, come on! Natural one.
The ballista's string.
Fuck!
There's just too much violence and bloodshed, and unfortunately, that ballista is now in operation.
No fucking grog for you!
Damn. I need you to make me the saving throw that is on your item. Feel another will try to from whatever this. You want to fail.
Yes, which means I'll probably roll a 20.
100.
I need to make a charisma saving throw. I rolled a not natural 20.
Okay. So begin to see the dragon turtle's head droop as it seems to kind of like go docile for a you all hear from the dragon turtle. That was its action. And just a claw seems to slam down on Otiseth. Let's see if it hits you. Ooh, yeah, it does. Oh god, I dropped the die that I need to roll to do damage to you. Oh, I guess we're just gonna do minimum. So you will take its normal dice. So you take 9 damage as this giant fucking claw slams on you. And please make
Got
me
it.
another wisdom save versus the fiendish charm.
17.
Okay. You, as this claw slams down on you, first with the weight of its mind that you shrug off, you then feel the weight of a claw hit you, and as you're like pinned down for a moment, where are you okay?
Yes.
And then the claw lifts up, and that's the entire turn that it takes. All right, Capitan, fucking 9 hit points. He will kind of hangs out over there, fires twice with a hand crossbow. Ooh, he hits. That's good. So this crossbow bolt hits into it, and it seems to do as much damage as you would expect. All right, Captain. He kind of growls, seeing that you are free from his control. He will fly kind of back down to you. Goes fine. Kind of flips up the spear and he thrusts it at you twice. Actually, no. He will thrust it at you once and once at Patrin. So one at you, Otiseth. Ooh, that's probably not going to hit. I imagine a 13 will miss you.
It will.
And then Patrin. I don't know. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Ooh. Of course, I threw my D8 to the like a smart guy. So you will take 8 piercing and 3 fire damage.
Okay. I'm bloody.
That is the pirate captain. He seems to be the last one standing. His ship is fucking tearing apart. Pieces. It's on fire. You hear explosions in the distance. The fucking grappling cord is ripped off. Yeah. That. They're dead. They're dead. Nothing. We're just gonna go to Patron. Patron, it is your turn.
He's not flying now, right?
No, he lands because he seems that like with like the ballista bolt glancing off him and like the crossbow bolt barely hurting him, he like you can tell that he's like, oh, this is child's play. Like he no longer feels threatened.
Okay. I'm at a key point, so I got to do it the hard way. First one's a 15. That's a miss. Second one is a 23.
I will hit.
Hit for maximum of 7 damage.
Not seem as effective.
Hmm.
So we're gonna go into a little bit of a narrow 11 and gone on long. Over more time through, you throw nets, aim ballistas, you all work together. He kind of charms people here and there, but throughout it, while the day is with, you've lost a few of the crew here and there, but one. Bog's ground, who's it strangely working? With some effort, you kind of everyone kind of like nods, and some of you jump overboard to kind of like scavenge what you can from the strange infernal thing. Who of any of you wouldn't do that?
I would not.
Yeah, I don't think Otiseth would either. He would just let other people do
That's
it.
exactly what
I'd be interested in looking for that flaming thing to see if that's anything I can use. You said it was a longer sword, though, right?
Sorry, it's a spear. Spear.
Oh, a spear. Okay.
When the captain has died, the spear seems to go out. And as or what you recognize as you guys begin kind of searching through the ship is that this ship, like hollowed out and chew this. These little speed things also seem. And I'll say, Eloy, why don't you give me an Arcana check? And we'll say with advantage because you have your crew helping you, so like you're thinking about it. Give me an.
That is a dirty 20.
Perfect. Realize now that you kind of see their ship, you see their ships. I think they were trying to take your dragon turtle. If they could.
Oh.
You've never encountered it, but now that you like see this flaming ship, whatever infernal room crawled across it on the inside, its interior looks kind of alive. You're like, oh, this was once a creature that was shaped. What parts of a creature you couldn't tell? It's unrecognizable. And these strange like aboleth like creatures are like they seem like deep squid or like squids that have been like infused with infernal power and like mechanized and like spaced out so people could like ride in them. And as you're kind of looking, Otiseth, there are more.
And we had better get moving.
Guys notice fight long enough, few minutes. As you guys, everyone starts getting battle station. You already begin hauling without even true calculation, and the Airga like barely and like like Airga's not even using the orb. You cannot outrun them. Just they're too fast. Their like infernal boats are just so fast. Escape.
No.
Feel it's almost like a flare of like nostrils if you could see its face. Mission. But you have wrested the control of it's still moving, but within minutes.
Presumably, we can't like the turtle cannot go faster even with.
It's the best way to say is like you have a swim speed of 40. These ships are moving at like 100.
Yeah.
As it seems like whatever infernal power launches them, they move without sails. And like you have, and like the crew begins working hard. They start unfurling the sails. It doubles your speed. But even with that gain, these people are just in increments, slowly catching you. And you are far enough away that like not gonna make it back. He goes, something. Escape.
Tell me your plan.
Long. Us out.
Fine.
As you say, fine. Guys, and I'll say only Eloy knows this. The rest of you, not so much. but a bubble of air forms over the back of the Yerga's doing his best with this orb, and it doesn't seem like he's doing much besides that Otiseth seems helping him, and you see like runes on the orb begin to appear, and as it does, you all kind of brace. The crew tells you to brace. Go beneath these fog clouds, but you do see the bottoms of their boat because the fog does not pierce the water. As you see a bunch of these smaller cruisers that are moving very fast kind of come into position. In the distance, you see these small war machines that had that one infernal captain. They don't look as like big and built and weaponed, but definitely more than you think with your injuries. You guys begin. Your ears pop. All begin to adjust as you see above you, probably like 100 feet. You're moving much slower now as the sails have been put in. As you do that, for a moment, you watch as eyes of Otiseth kind of begin to go milky. Kind of stops. Bubble remains. You all hear. You will have 8 hours. Pass. 5. That moment, watch the orb, rain of gold cord, earth fully taking effect. Suck to Otiseth. As that happens, spectral golden wing on his back, almost like a draconic form of dragon appear, then spark and flash like a dimension door. Gone. Also, or on back. Dragon turn. Hours of that is
Going down with the ship.
who says you're dead? A lot of you people can breathe underwater and hold your breath.
Not me.
We'll find out. Maybe next time they go to Khazralia, these stories to tell. But yeah, thank you guys for playing. I know that was a little bit of a drag out fight, but oh no, my noise gate blocked my speech. Ooh.
It was cutting in and out. It got better.
Okay, well that's fine.
Um,
Sorry, it was cool. Sparkle
Thank you for
effects
running.
and the sucking and a portal. It was dope. Just imagine how cool it could have been. It was that cool. Okay.
Great game. This is a great game.
Here, let me repeat what happened because I feel bad that people didn't hear it. So what happens is, from the last session, there was a curse placed between the dragon orb and the speaker original. As Otiseth makes this decision, the creature or whatever resides upon him, he grows these glowing gold wings. A draconic form overlaps his. The energy sucks from the orb into Otiseth, disappears in a flash and sparkle of a portal. As that happens, those remaining on the boat, air filled in the shell, realize they are sinking on this dead dragon turtle. There, that's the repeat. That's what I could remember. I don't want you to miss out because it's important. These people are not dead. They didn't die on screen. So who's to say we'll meet them again? But thank you all for playing, and we'll find out where Otiseth ends up. Likely next time we go into a growth quest. All right, let me switch over to our end screen, and then we'll find someone to raid if they're still on, because I know it's late.
Awesome. Great game. Thank you. Thank you for the game. That was awesome.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah. Thanks, Gene.
I love that map. It was very fun.
Yeah, that was great.
All right.